Hi everybody. Sorry, I'm in my bed. I like to work from my bed, and today's video is really about something that. Oh, you know what? I think I can just take this off. So today's video is it's gonna be short, not too short, and not too long. But I recently did a thread on Twitter about my story coming from Nigeria, starting all over again in the UK, and getting to where I am now, which I don't think is great, but apparently it's inspirational for a lot of people, and I don't want to discount that fact. So I thought I'll make this video, to sort of as a follow up, which I promised to do because a lot of people seem to like that Twitter handle thread because I got like 300 followers in the space of like 24 hours. So it must have resonated, and I enjoy that. I enjoy passing knowledge and really letting people know what they're doing. So I guess what I wanted to talk about today is more about just a follow up to that in terms of how like I've even forgotten what I wanted to say, but just generally how you can just focus on being better than your yesterday self, because there's a big focus in life today where people see other people that they find that inspire them. You see this guy, he's worth $1 billion, but he says, oh, his formula was that he saved or he did this, and you want to dump your own growth and follow their own growth. It's not always a good idea. The example I use is that person that you're seeing that inspires you was 1,000. They're 1,000 today, and you are 10. But they were 999 yesterday, but you were 5 yesterday. So you doubled in a day. Why they only added 1? Yes, they're ahead of you. You want to get to 1,000. But if you dump your growth, which is doubling every day, to just his growth, which is +1 every day, because you want to get to his voice, you realize that if you had just stuck to your own growth, which doubles every day, you would have gone 10, the next day 20, 40, 80, 160. I don't even know the math. I think 320. Like that. 640. And by the time you double 640, you'd have surpassed him, which is around 6-7 steps. But he's already like maybe just added, just +6, so you will be in 1006, and you would have already caught up. So it's very key to find your own path. I say in life, the destination is not as important as the journey. Direction is the most important thing in life. Stagnation is the worst thing that can happen. If you're not moving, you're not doing anything. Even if you're moving backwards, it's a destination. It's a direction. It's better than being stagnant. And I'll explain. If the destination in life was to get to the North Pole, someone that knows what the North Pole looks like, has seen it before, has known the pictures, but hasn't got the right direction, is facing east, is never going to get to the North Pole. But you got your compass facing north. You've never seen a North Pole. You don't know what you're going to expect. You have a higher chance of getting close to the North Pole or getting to the North Pole than the person that knows the North Pole, has been there, or even knows what it looks like, but is facing east. Direction is very important because on your journey to get into what you think is your destination, you might actually learn so much and discover other destinations that are even better than the North Pole. A lot of people want to get to the North Pole, but the North Pole is a very cold place. Maybe on your way to the North Pole, you might get past Greece or Israel or Nigeria or a very nice warm country, and you might realize, you know what? This is where I'm at. So the journey is the most important thing. The journey changes you. It allows you to grow. So what a lot of people do as well is they have this closed mindset because they just want to get to the destination and they forget about the journey. And I'll give you another thing about how you should people around you inspire. And I'll give you a very I hope he's not gonna find this weird, but this is my very good friend Yasin. Yasin is an absolute wonderful human being. I was starting with going on YouTube, looking at all these things about speakers and everything, tech speakers. I wanted to do that, but I didn't even know that at that time. So one day I watched this video about a technology Ionic, which I talk about, and the first person that actually made me get into Ionic was Yasin, because I had watched this video about how this guy explained it, and his English wasn't that great, but he said something. I'm Tunisian, but I'm French, but originally like I'm Tunisian. And like that stuck to me. So he explained this video, and I was like, oh, I was always following this guy on Twitter, seeing what he was doing. Then I realized this guy's just a young guy like me. One day where I'm at Google campus and I'm just chilling, this guy comes next door, so I meet up with him. We'll talk. Oh, you use Ionic? We start talking to each other. It's like 3 of us, and he says something. Oh yeah, I'm Yasin. I'm French, but also Tunisian. I was like, oh, I've heard that before. Have I watched a video of you? And he was like, maybe. And it turned out it was Yasin. And from there on, this guy that was inspiring me and everything, I met him now in real life, and he's just like, what? He's even a bit younger than me, but I was in fact, I was like, normally human beings get jealous, like, oh my God, he's done so much. But I was like, if he can do it, that means I can do it too. Oh my God, that's a validation. And I went and found my own path, into like public speaking. And here I am today, I've spoken in so many top-notch conferences. I've been lucky enough to do that, to pass knowledge to people. And I'm still learning, I'm still growing, I'm just focused on learning. And I only started speaking last year. The first time I got up on stage in terms of a conference, an IT conference, was last year. A lot of people don't know this because I've spoken so much in a short amount of time. But 2 years before that, I had actually gone to a conference. I sponsored myself, and I didn't have a lot of money. Paid almost £1,000 to go to Amsterdam to this conference because I wanted to see these people I talk with on Twitter that inspire me. And one of them, Holly Shinsky, told me, which I wrote on my tweet as well. She said, you're very aware. Da, 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 da. I like how you tweet and stuff about technology. Maybe we're gonna have you speak one day. No promises. And in my mind, I was like, why is she doing this to me? Why is she introducing me to all these people that are very, very well knowledgeable? Like, they're smart. They're gonna find out I'm very dumb and everything. I was downplaying myself because the goal for me wasn't to make myself look big. I just wanted to get better. I just wanted to learn from these people. Humility, in a way, or naivety, you could call it as well. I wasn't realizing maybe how good I was. That wasn't the goal for me. I just wanted to be better. And I tell you something. The very next year, I got up on that stage in front of Holly and I gave a talk. And it was one of the greatest talks I've ever given. And from there on, it's just been like that. So I guess what I'm trying to say in a nutshell, I don't want to really take a lot of time, it's already 6 minutes the video, is find your path. Nothing is impossible. Only those who see the invincible can achieve the impossible. But impossible itself is nothing. It's only what you make yourself believe. The journey is the most important thing. What you want to achieve in life is not always what you get. You might achieve something that is even better, but along the way. That's what I'm saying, It's really, 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 it's like backpacking. You might want to backpack all the way to Asia, and maybe along the way somewhere in the Middle East you fall in love with this beautiful woman. You find a place that suits you, that makes good, and you never make it to Asia because you found peace somewhere else. And that's not a bad thing. That's not failure. That is what the journey is about, is discovering yourself. So never have assumptions of what the destination would look like, because the destination changes every day. This is why I hate questions when people ask me, where do you see yourself in 5 years or 10 years, or you know what I mean? If I could tell you where I see myself in 5 years, I've limited myself. Because I've basically said in 5 years, this is the best I see myself. Why would I want to do that? What I want changes every day. It changes every time. We all change. The weather changes. Nothing is stagnant. Global warming is happening. So why will I tell you? I might be planning, but I don't think about a recession that might happen and everything. So the best thing in life you can be is you could be reactive. You should be reactive. For the Angular guys, RX. You should be unobservable. For the geeky guys, they would understand it, but you should be reactive. Very, very reactive. Adaptation is your greatest skill set. You should never be, dogmatic about how to do things. You should be very open to trying new things. And for real, it will change your life. You'll change your life. The information you take in from people. And life is all about people. It's all about people as well. When people say, oh, he only got the job because of this. No, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Because if you take all the buildings, everything, human beings will still trade, which is why prostitution is the oldest trade in the world. We'll find ways to trade. So life is all about people. Your network is your net worth. If you spend your time with dickheads and everything, that's your net worth. If you spend your time with people like, with lions like yourself, then you get to where you're going to be the king of the jungle. You're going to be the beast. So take your time and know the kind of crowd you surround yourself with, because it plays a long way in determining where you go in life, or how far or how quick you go. Again, it's all about, I feel, see life as a ship. Everyone is a ship, and they're the captain of their own boat. And some people will jump on your ship, they will not be paddling. Some people will paddle backwards. Some people just sit, so their excess luggage, when your ship sinks, only you will be left. They will swim to another person, and the sharks will come get you. So if anyone is jumping on your boat, if they're not paddling the same direction as you, then they get off. We've got 3 different types of people in life. You've got trees, you've got roots, and you've got branches. You need to know which one to water. The leaves are them people that will shine in the summer with you. You're all green. As soon as autumn and winter comes, they'll blow off. They're the first to go. Then you got branches. Those ones are the ones that make you believe they'll be there for you. But just apply some pressure to branches. What happens? They break. And then you got roots, and you don't have a lot of roots. And your roots are always under you, so no, you don't even see them. You don't even realize they're your roots. But the day you get cut off, they fall with you. The day you regenerate, they regenerate with you. Don't go watering your leaves. Don't go watering your branches. Water your roots, man. Every plant, don't water the roots. That's where the whole, I don't know, photosynthesis, osmosis thing happens. Water your roots. Those are the people, the core, the real people. They might be your friends, your family, your wife, your husband, your spouse, whatever, and everything. Life's really short, but it's long as at the same time. So I'm gonna call it off here. It's your boy Sani Yusuf. You don't have to listen to me. This is not an attempt to be a motivational speaker. I'm just giving it the way it is, and I felt like a lot of people have told me to make a video like this, and I hope I've been able to share something with you. Yeah, feel free to ask me any questions, whatever. You can find me online, Sani Yusuf, and just be good. Religion or not, faith or not, God or not, just be good. Like, it's just life. All right, peace.